Yes, YouTube, welcome back again. It's Monday, you know, actually no price movement at all. In my last video, I told you guys that the wait is over, but it was before the weekend. We had a low volume in the weekends, the idiot box, as I tell you guys many times. The only thing we see is retail, and it's actually also evidence that retail doesn't have any impact on these markets at all. The thing is, we retraced the 786 on the 1 hour. So in case of short term for BTC, I'm still expecting a reversal. We have an Adam and Eve double bottom also on the 50-minute, I thought. For the guys who know me a little bit longer now, I don't trade patterns. I try to be in the trade before patterns play out. So that's a little bit my style. But, for the longer term, for now, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, you can see that we're making a reversal. So we need volume. It's Monday. I noticed also that there's a holiday for banks, So there's a possibility that we miss volume today and that we will start pumping tomorrow. Some bearish signs on the lower time frames, but also bullish signs on the lower time frames. I want to show you guys also something I did research on. You guys know that I talk a lot about market makers, but who are these guys? Where is our money going? Who's robbing us from our money? And I just found out who they are and what are they capable of. You need to understand that the biggest market maker at the moment that is active in the market, the most active and dominant market maker is jump trading. It has an estimated capital with over $10 billion. $10 billion. So that means that let me show my screen so we can watch together. I like to share my knowledge and my investigation with you guys. You have to remember that it's a game between you and me, but the game has to be between me and them, like the market makers, right? Because they own and control everything. So as that said, guys, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT again. No, we're watching at dominance, excuse me. And what I also want to show you guys is that I just asked ChatGPT who are the biggest market makers in crypto, especially Bitcoin, and how much liquidity do they own and provide, and how can they move these markets, and then on one is jump trading, estimated capital 10 billion, Wintermute 5 billion, and then you can see that they also have strong connections with exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and FTX before it collapsed. So now you know the truth, right? And the trick is actually to understand how they wreck us. If you understand how they wreck us, then you understand how to make money, and that's the trick in trading, especially on the lower time frames. When you trade on the lower time frames and you trade on a daily basis, you need to know how they wreck you, because the lower time frames, that's where they are active and that's what they can manipulate. The higher time frames is difficult, but the lower time frames is how they wreck us, is where they wreck us. So as I said, let's go back to the chart and let's do a top-down analysis again. We're still consolidating, we're creating a lot of fear, bear flags on the daily. So a lot of people shorting now at the moment. You can also see how many people shorting at the moment and on which exchange they are shorting now at the moment, right? You can see all this red. That means people going short because they think the price will go down, right? So what you can see here is that they divided per exchange, and you can see how many liquidity is going into these trades. And you know, based on TA, I will not watch too much to this because this can influence your mind. You know, and you have to remember that this is actually 90% retail, and from this 90%, 80% are like the sheep traders, you know, and we have to think different. So we just go back to the chart and we let the chart tell us what we can expect and what we need to do, right? So let's do a top-down analysis. You can see that we're in a discount market at the moment. How can we see that we are in a discount? No, that's very simple. You take the highest wick and the lowest wick, and you can see that we're underneath the 50 line. So that means that you're in a discount, right? Should a market maker go long or short in a discount? Then you have your answer. So we are looking for a long position at the moment. And why is that? Because we still have this, where was it? This bullish divergence on the 8-hour. After a divergence, we expected the liquidity sweep. We came for sell side liquidity underneath this wicks to see a bounce up. Now we're going down. We missed volume, people selling, fear, blah, blah, blah. So actually, when we go to the 4-hour, what do we see on the 4-hour? We want to see a retracement on the 786. And we did actually. We retraced the 786. So that's a positive sign. We're in a discount. We're looking for a long position. We have a bullish divergence on the 8-hour. We had a liquidity sweep after a divergence, and we see a market structure shift. When you look closely here on the 4-hour, you can also see this Adam and Eve double bottom, right? Bullish sign. You know, I don't trade patterns, but it gives me confirmation that we're on the right track, right? So let's go to the 1 hour. Looks promising, you know, still bullish. After we retrace the 786, you know, the price is going down, but you're still in a bullish pattern. You retrace the 786. Once you keep retracing the 786, you're still bullish. You know, that's a little bit the thing you need to understand. So when you go to the 30-minute, what do we see on the 30-minute? We see a divvy. A strong divergence on the 30-minute. So, you know, the lower we go, the more bullish we become at the moment. Here's your divvy again. You know, they came for sell side liquidity one more time, and now you see we're making higher lows to grab sell side liquidity here. That's how they do it. That's how this market works. You know, especially when there is no market maker, no manipulation, only retail, then this thing will just follow how it follows. Where liquidity is, it goes, and it follows the algorithm of the market, right? 786, 786. So guys, you know, what's also very interesting here is that we have this inverted head and shoulders on the 50-minute. So that's interesting. So you can pull a line if you trade patterns, and then you can use this let's take this one because my magnet is too strong. So let's use this distance for our next target once we break down to this neckline, right? So actually this is the 786 on this swing low. So that should be our next target. So what we have to see actually after we retrace the 786 on this swing low. Oh, it's the 618. After we retrace the 618, we have to see a small swing low to eventually pump to the 786, creating a bearish divergence, and that's where the volume needs to come in. We need to break this 786 to become bullish again. You know, it's Monday, low volume, banks are closed, holiday. So, but you have to remember, like, market makers, they are active on every day, you know. Just don't get tricked by what the most people say, because that's where you get wrecked. And you know, just wait. I'm already in the long position here, so I'm expecting bullish order flow for this week. You know, we can expect pumpage. We retrace the 786 nicely. You know, we have a lot of fear in the market, and yeah, there's a lot of liquidity to the upside. So as I said, guys, you know, still bullish on BTC. The wait is over. Not really. We missed volume, but I'm expecting a breakout very soon. So, you know, actually, something very interesting also is once BTC breaks out, don't forget to open a long position on Ethereum and XRP and that kind of coins, because, you know, once BTC starts ripping, these coins will rip too. Remember, only put in what you can afford to lose. If you trade on cross, only put in 5% of your total account. If you want to trade on MEXC, the link is in the description. You know, they provide the most altcoins. And one very nice thing about MEXC also is that once you put limit orders in the order book, like your stop loss, take profits, that kind of things, you can easily modify them in the chart. So you can just grab it. Like, for example, if this is your stop loss or your entry or your limit order, then you can just move your limit order real time, right? So that's something I really like. For example, if you're in the trade and you're in the profits, then you can just move your stop loss like a trailing stop manually. So guys, as that said, I'm long on BTC, waiting for volume now, you know, waiting for the big guys to jump in. Banks are closed, there's no Fed event today, you know, maybe that it will be a boring trading day, but Mondays are also famous about the fact that they can do what they want to do, right? So as that said, guys, you know, short update on BTC. BTC is about to break out. Expect low volume today. Banks are closed, but a market maker should not be a market maker to show up on these days, right? To wreck sell side liquidity on the upside. So as that said, guys, you know, I'm expecting BTC to come minimal to this 786, 98k. We need to break it to remain bullish again. You know, it can go very fast. Maybe tomorrow when volume comes in, banks are open. So as that said, guys, you know, bullish on BTC. I'm in a long position now. We're still in a discount. You can open a long position, only put in 5% and only put in what you can afford to lose. As I said, guys, I wish you all a very, very, very nice day. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.